Okay, and we're live. Good morning. Happy Sunday. How are we? I am recovering. I had a very long night last night with friends. Christmas party. Christmas party went very well. Been having a habit of staying up late this past weekend. Both Friday and Saturday. Morning, Emily. How are you? Happy Sunday. Happy holidays, everybody. If the music's too loud, too quiet, mic goes out, I don't notice it, by all means, please let me know. I will do what I can to rectify the situation. But, yeah. It was a good evening. Friday night, I was up till 4:30 working on the next Confronting Evil story that's coming out in January. I wanted to get it done, and it is done. It's 158 voice lines in that thing. So I was working on that for a while. And then I got up, 11 o'clock, I think, yesterday, and went out, did my errands, got everything I needed for the Christmas party. Then we actually came home, and Shiloh was like, put on Krampus Claus. Put on Krampus Claus Part 2. We can't watch the first two without watching the third one. Are there any more Krampus Claus stories? You should write another one. Let's watch Monster Mob on Christmas night. So we spent like 2.5 hours watching Christmas videos off of my playlist. And then there was the premiere, Mary Lude. Oh, I love how that came out. Voice actors did really, really, really good on that. So, I love how that one turned out. And then there was the Christmas party last night in the Discord, where we watched 3 different movies. We watched Krampus 2015. And we watched Silent Night, the remake, which came out in the early 2000s as well. And we watched Black Christmas 2005, not the new one that came out recently in like 2019, because it's terrible. But yeah, it was fun. I had fun. There was a few people there, quite a few people there, and we were all having our proofy, Christmassy nog drinks and hot cocoa concoctions and chatting like during the movies, like Mystery Science Theater 3000 style. It was great. I had an absolute blast. I didn't get off Discord, didn't get offline until I think like 3:30. It was about 3:30 when I went to bed, but I didn't go right to sleep. So I was up till about 5 o'clock in the morning. And I am recovering. It was great, Lilith. I have to agree. I had an absolute blast. Definitely something that we should do more often. Now that Shiloh, my daughter Shiloh, has showed me how to share my screen, so I can just like share movies instead of just like relying on links and teleparty and stuff like that. Pretty technologically illiterate apparently over here, but my daughter's here to help me out, so that's good. It was a good time. Definitely gonna have to do it again soon. This is the first Christmas party we did. We've done 2 Halloween parties now, but this was the first Christmas party. And I think it went pretty well. Good movie lineup. Not like, the best movies, but definitely not the worst movies. Something entertaining. Great visual effects. Christmas party was an absolute blast. Reminded me. I mean, in your defense, Emily, you stream for like 15 hours straight, so I imagine free time for you is quite the challenge. I mean, I do quite a bit of work on my channel as well, but yeah, a 15-hour stream that's dedication. I don't really think my own attention span would allow me to sit for that long. So, just excuse me while I sit here and sip my caffeinated beverage and ramble on flap my jaw, apologize for moments of silence. Am waking up. Am recovering. Great party, though. It was a really good party. Good times. Got to meet some new people. New people stopped in. Friends of other people that I've never met before. It was kind of nice. It's a good way to meet someone, especially since I don't voice call often. I'm usually out in the living room, and family's also in the living room watching TV. And it's like, well, you live stream, right? I mean, I do, but the family's mostly prepared for live streams, so they're okay with like, all right, we're not using the TV right now, and we can't do this right now. But for voice calls and stuff, it's a little bit harder to ask that of everybody else. Good morning. It just started. I did try to wake you up.
There's some coffee you won't see down the bottom.
I'll fix it.
I only have
I'll fix it.
basic sewage.
Gotcha.
I'm not supposed to.
I'll fix it. Sure. You go.
I just talking about that.
Yeah, there you go. It's got to be pushed down all the way. There you go. I just pushed it in all the way. There you go. Your SIM card is supposed to in all the way out.
I know, that's the problem. It's been popping out.
That's because it wasn't in
No
all the way.
service.
Yeah, you gotta turn it off now,
Now
turn it
it's
back on.
T-Mobile.
Yeah, but usually you gotta turn these off and turn them back
I
on.
don't have to because
I don't know if it says T-Mobile or not, but I can fix with it probably after the screen. There's a screen if you'd like. But your SIM card is in.
I just got it now.
Okay.
You pushed it in.
I know.
Besides that.
Hey, Frank. How are
Sorry
you?
about that.
Good morning. Pockets woke up with a slight
Technical issue.
emergency. It wasn't really. Just had to push a SIM card in. But, you know, sometimes small things seem like emergencies.
Yeah. Well, this is like my only link to the outside world.
A voting poll playthrough of All Stranger of Paradise and was Jesus Christ, Emily. Yeah. Well, get a backpack, one of those camel packs, and just fill it with like energy drinks. I'm trying, Frank. I am legitimately doing all that I can. The struggle is real. Waking up.
I just woke up.
Yeah, Pockets just woke up as well. So also,
So you got like a bear in this field now.
apologies while I also tend to my rousing wife.
So waking up later.
Here, honey.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Yo, my friend.
Hello, good morning. Sorry, I don't sound happy. I am happy though.
How are you, man? How'd those hot cocos treat you last night?
I got body armor here from me, so I have to do this.
It was good. I like that Krampus nog. It is yum. Krampus nog be yum. Again, apologies. Attending the wife who was waking. So at least I mentioned something about the occasional infrequent silences as soon as the stream started. Blood and Beans are a very casual live stream, and I love that. No talking topics. I'm just gonna sit here and sip and flap my jaw and talk with all of you. And everything that arises. My poor wife is dying. Hey, honey. You could throw it.
Just going to the back to finish this.
thank you, dear.
Besides, want to leave him to jet out.
Yep, you're fine.
Come on, silly boy. Happy, very happy. You have to go pee. Now lay down. Okay, what?
Nothing.
Or else he tap dances. It's like you have to go to the. Okay, you're happy. I'm glad you're happy.
Mrs. Pocket's literally just waking up, like rolled out of bed.
The dog has
Just
to
woke
pee.
up. Yeah, how is everybody else? Everybody doing well? Everybody feeling good? I'm glad that they treated you well, and I'm glad you're doing well, and I'm sorry that it's cold. It was a little chilly when I woke up in here this morning, too.
Was it?
A little bit. It wasn't terrible, but it wasn't, like, warm. So,
I'm in my grow blues, so these are pretty warm. I can't feel it when it gets hot. They're cold.
watched the mean one this past week. The new horror Grinch movie.
I think that is my new favorite Grinch movie.
It actually might be mine too. And I went into that movie with extremely low expectations. Very low expectations. I saw the previews for it, which looked really low budget. I saw some reviews, which told me that, you know, a lot of the kills are just really, really horrible CGI, almost cartoony. And so I was like, yeah, this isn't going to be all that great. The only saving grace I thought it had going for it is it had David Howard Thornton playing the Grinch, and he's Art the Clown. So seeing him as Art the Clown, his take on, or seeing him as the Grinch, his take on the Grinch, I was pretty interested by that. A lot of it is, it's not the most witty humor. Like, they can't say Grinch, so like every time someone's like, that mean one, that old Mr. Finch, got an order for Mr. Finch, Mike Finch. So like, there are like the jokes in there, but like they can't say Grinch, they can't say Whoville, it's Newville. It's not Cindy Lou Who, it's Cindy You Know Who, because copyright infringement. So I don't know, you know, it's not the most complex humor in the world, basically. The kills aren't always all that fantastic. And the movie is, I would say, about or slightly above Sharknado budget quality. But it doesn't take itself seriously. The story is actually a lot better than I thought it would be. I love how they killed off the Grinch at the end, and David Howard Thornton's version of the Grinch was absolutely fucking awesome. It was literally just like watching a green Art the Clown dressed up in a Santa hat killing people the way Art the Clown does. It was just, I loved it. Again, like the kills like weren't all that super gory and stuff like that, but there's another movie that just came out on Shudder called Christmas Bloody Christmas, and it looked good. It was a Santa robot with fucking green laser eyes, and it was going on a killing spree with an axe, and it looked really good. I will watch the mean one every single year now.
Yeah.
That's going to be a holiday tradition. Christmas Bloody Christmas? No, I'll probably never watch that movie again. And I'm, you know, that's kind of shitty. Shudder used to not be all that bad. But their stuff has gotten to a point now where it's like sci-fi movie stuff, and
it's because you can get like just about all that on Tubi now.
still need to watch. Yeah, you do need to watch the new Hellraiser. The new Hellraiser is absolutely fucking phenomenal. And again, I went into that pretty skeptical as well. But I mean, Hulu did make it look like in the trailers like it wasn't low budget, had decent acting in it. Like, I was pretty cool with that. So like when I went to go watch it, like it was everything it promised to be. It was really, really good. The mean one is better than what it appears to be in the trailers. Especially like if you can get through like a B movie, if you're okay with a good B movie, like Slumber Party Massacre or something, and I love the Slumber Party Massacre, the first one especially, is absolutely like, it's a fantastic movie. Doesn't get the praise it deserves, to tell you the truth. But if you like a good B movie, like definitely watch the mean one. I'm pretty sure that you're gonna like it. Good morning, dog lover, and good morning, Mary. How are you? Happy Sunday. Welcome to the most nonsensical stream ever.
I'm here.
I said nonsensical. Just because you're here, that doesn't make it. The stream has more sense.
I came
cadence.
I asked for a cigarette and a lighter, and I put it on super natural.
Are you drunk?
No, I'm very tired.
Pockets just woke up for everybody that is still joining.
That's why the Pockets will not be taking the Klonopin until after the mall.
Yes, Pockets is also very sleepy. So
I can say
I'm
too
glad
much
that you're doing well.
to put her to sleep.
Sleepy is good, especially like if you just woke up. Like that's understandable.
They medicate me to sleep because if they don't, I don't sleep anyway. And so, after having, like, I only had 4 drinks, but you take my medication, then I'm out. Unless an alarm goes off.
I also love Christmas horror, by the way. If you couldn't tell.
I was gonna say, no,
I'm pretty big into Christmas
we
horror.
can't tell that at
If
all.
and again, if the movies I'm talking about and it's like, oh, this was actually good, and like Christmas Horror Story or something like that, like this was good, Krampus was good. Like I do watch pretty decent movies. I highly recommend, if you haven't seen it, watch Rare Exports. It's my
Yes.
favorite Christmas horror movie.
One of the favorite Christmas movies.
No, it's
in
my
the house.
favorite Christmas horror movie. Personally, it's my favorite Christmas horror movie. You got to read most of it. I ended up showing it to. I think we talked about this last weekend too, because it was last Saturday. Showed it to Lilith and Somber, and they both really liked it. So that's my like number one like Christmas horror movie suggestion of the entire month. But there's a lot of really good ones out there.
I think the cats ate most of the chips.
I mean, Christmas is creepy. It's supposed to be.
It's
And even if it wasn't,
like Halloween. It's like
it's
a veil has been put down on Christmas, and actually, with the lore and that, if you look into it, it is scary. It's,
not just that, but like it also plays on everything like a childhood fear, right?
Exactly.
And everything that someone can relate to. Just like writing a story about like the tropes of children, teddy bears, and you know, mom's cooking, and everything that we all grew up with, something that's relatable. And that's what makes Christmas prime for horror anyway, is everybody can really relate to the holiday season. Christmas or not, everybody can really kind of relate to the holiday season. So to play on those tropes, yeah.
I'm just thinking of a Supernatural with the big bear. What am I here for? Tea parties. Tea parties? Is that all there is?
What is?
Because it's a toy and it's around Christmas.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay, I was just failing to see the
and on
connection.
Thursdays, we're teddy bear doctors.
And on Thursdays, ice cream is cold. Good morning, what the fuck? How are you? I always have bacon.
I woke up today to fuck you, I'm drunk, stuck in my head.
It's a good song.
When you're first waking up, like for some reason it was in my head.
Yeah. Talk about it after the stream. I know. Marriage. Nothing. You.
What? They're like like your impact for me. No caffeine.
That's the whole point of an impact is caffeine. It's 230 milligrams of caffeine. Like
Can you imagine
a caffeineless impact serves no purpose.
I am an ADHD person. Can you imagine what coffee would do to me right now? I haven't had coffee in years. I have a little bit of coffee at starts and then fill the rest up with milk and sugar and think I'm bouncing.
Mary,
off the wall.
I mean, in all fairness, you always want bacon.
I like the thick cut bacon,
I think you run on bacon.
but I don't like crispy bacon.
It's like gasoline for a car.
I like the bacon a little chewy.
Exactly. See, what the fuck, kids? You always want bacon.
And if there's leftover
That's a constant of the universe.
bacon, if you have leftover bacon, try to make it. It's really good baked potato salad. You use sour cream instead of mayonnaise, shredded cheese, leftover bacon if you have it, and it's chives. It's very tasty. Very tasty.
The problem is having leftover bacon. I don't know anybody that has leftover bacon.
No, I don't really have to hide it.
So,
Hide the bacon.
why? First off, that's not very nice.
Only when you really, really like the thing. I make the
Second,
next
everybody likes bacon, not just me.
day. They also said that in Supernatural.
Uh,
He dines on swine. Everybody likes bacon.
My point is, so do you in Shiloh. So if I don't eat it all, it doesn't matter. Trust me, it will still get eaten. Everybody likes bacon.
Bacon sandwiches. That's from Grumpy Road. His dad ate bacon sandwiches like forever. You know, like outlived his doctor.
Bacon's good. Bacon's healthy. Vitamin bacon.
I swear to God, that's the reason why when my grandfather went in for his.
That person quite literally might be a pod person then from outer space, because I've never met anybody that doesn't like bacon.
I didn't like bacon until I hit adulthood. It was too salty for me. I didn't like it.
You also might be a pod person then from outer space.
Been
I've
with
never,
me for 16
which would
years. Am I
explain a
pod
lot,
person?
but everybody likes bacon.
You taught me how to punch. You deserve that.
It doesn't mean you demonstrate what I taught you while we're live.
I didn't hit you in the throat. You can.
You ever heard the old phrase, pick and choose your battles? You're not supposed to choose every battle.
I'm a Scorpio. We always battle.
Here, I'm no mood to battle. Smoke that.
Okay.
Vitamin B Aiken. Bacon. I agree.
Vitamin THC.
Okay, so vegetarians obviously don't eat bacon, but there's also plant-based bacon products,
Yes,
which are
there
very
are.
much tasting like bacon.
Yeah.
So, do they like those at least?
I'm actually
I
getting
mean,
into these vegan foods. It's cheaper, number one, and they taste good.
They're not always cheaper.
No, the milk and that.
I want to try that human burger. I can't order them. There's a company in Sweden that made a burger, a veggie burger. That made a veggie burger that is supposed to taste like human flesh. It's all vegetables, but it's supposed to taste like human flesh. And we got into a pretty big discussion about this last night. I want it. I want to try it. Like it's not actual people, it's just plants, but it's supposed to taste like people.
Vegan.
And I want to try it.
Burger, yeah. Try people. Yay. The basic livestock.
I see, that's what I thought too, is how did they know? And I don't know how they know. Maybe somebody's tried people. Maybe it's a chemical protein composition thing. I don't know. But I do know that they're supposed to taste like humans. So I want to try it. Trial and error, of course, Lilith says.
Oh my God, that's what my dad used to say all the time.
How do they know? Trial and error.
error.
That's what people say, is that people taste like pork. We are the other white meat. But if I can
Other-
get my hands on one of these patties, man, like, I'll eat it. Like, would you really try a burger if it tasted like human flesh? Like a veggie burger, not a real people burger, but like, hey, this burger simulates the taste of human meat. Are you curious? I would be scared if they were tasty, right? Might be the best freaking burger you've ever eaten. Could send you into cannibalism. Then no one would be safe. Mary starts looking at everybody, just tastes like everybody's a piece of bacon. Your bacon? Your bacon? It'd be like Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3 and show a picture of a clown. F-O-O-D. Doo-doo-doo. Nope. Try again. I would try, Joe. That's how this all kind of started. And I know I've mentioned this on stream before, but I would never go out of my way to kill a human being and see what their flesh tasted like. But in some cultures around the world, eating people is socially acceptable. So if I was, say, visiting the Amazon rainforest and came across a tribe, right? And they were
Keep walking.
And but they were friendly. Like, let's say I was there to actually, like, they're nice people, and I was there to document them and whatnot, whatever. And they're like, listen, we killed this guy over here. He's already cooking. He's already cooked. He's done.
And
His name's Joe. His name was Joe. Joe's done. Would you like to try some Joe? I mean, if he's already cooked and dead, and he's going to be eaten anyway, and it's in a socially acceptable situation, like, I would try Joe.
In the words of George Carlin, oh yeah, today we picked a name out of the hat today. It was Carl. Carl's going on the spit. That'll last us at least a week.
But I mean,
Come try some.
I would give it a shot. I would give it a go. Because why not? I mean, other people have tried it. They obviously like it. They cooked Jane last week. They're cooking Joe this week. So, I mean, it's obviously there's something there.
It's just the names that they're pulling out of the hat. I'm telling you.
I would give it a shot. Why not? So yeah, we'll just let that sink in for a moment.
Burgers would be good, and they were amazing.
Well, yeah, because those ones were supposed to taste like beef, and they did taste like beef. They were actually really good. So I'm confident that they can make a vegetable burger then that tastes like people.
Ralph showed me where to get them actually in the food department.
I will not, only because it's not warm enough to wear nothing but a trash bag in here. Plus, it would kind of be uncomfortable as hell, and the rattling and cellophane crinkling sounds probably wouldn't be conducive to live streaming.
My coffee to deal with anyway.
This is true.
Sorry, change of weather.
You're fine, honey.
And it goes from this
But
cold
thank you
air
for the suggestion.
to air.
Maybe someday, but not today. And also, hello, Trash Bag Fashion Lover. How are you? Happy Sunday.
I love that name. One of my daughters on Halloween, she wore a trash bag on it and she wrote white trash spray painted on the front of it. Everybody loved that costume. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna offend people. Everybody loved it. So, cool name.
But yeah, I'm not gonna do that at this moment. But thank you for asking.
This man's a genius. We went camping, it was downpouring. He's got 2 girls with him. What does he do?
Yeah, that's when you wear it.
He makes ponchos out of contractor bags.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell you, you go pee behind a tree when it's raining, your head is gonna get wet, but your ass ain't.
Yeah, that's something I've known for years. That's when I'll wear a trash bag. If I don't have like a poncho and I'm like out in the woods and it's pouring.
It was a great idea for that camping trip. It rained a lot.
So,
Sorry, talking about trash bags.
You're fine.
I mean,
It's the stream about nothing. You're fine.
It's not a trash bag, but one of those plastic bags. I mean, hell, you even taught me how to like cinch up my pants with them. If you don't have a belt, use this. Oh, why didn't I ever think of that? Like in my entire fucking life.
I don't know. It's just physics.
You know, that's just physics. I'm an asshole.
No, it's how that works is physics. Most people just don't think outside the box.
My dad was always like, grab one of my belts. Because he had the braided belts. My dad also...
She still won't wear one.
My dad was also a tiny person. Of course, we had trouble keeping pants on Shiloh.
That's a weird place to go with that.
No, well, no, like she'll come home, she'll take off her socks, she'll take off her shoes, she'll take off her pants. I'm like, aren't you cold? She's like, no. Like, you are crazy.
There you go.
I swear, she's all her father's blood, because my grandmother was always cold. I'm always cold. Unless it's like 75 degrees and humid. Everybody else is dying. I'm saying, turn on the AC.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
Yeah, and then when it snows, I go out, no jacket, just a hoodie and high tops and shovel.
Because I make you shovel.
I shovel so you don't shovel because of your heart murmur. Haha.
Why are you laughing at me?
No, because I do the shovel.
You're like, haha.
No, you know why. It's a kid haha. Come on now. It's a stream about nothing. You're gonna scold me.
I wasn't scolding you. It's a stream about nothing. I figure I'd bust on you a little bit, get a reaction.
And I am tired. I can't take my meds.
Gotta poke the bear. Create something interesting.
Poke the bear? It's not good to poke the bear.
I mean, you could draw a line at the People Burger dog lover. That's fine. You don't have to try a plant.
I'm a dog lover.
Like, Pockets wouldn't either. And I get that. Maybe you're not interested to know what human meat tastes like. Maybe just the thought of that and eating something like this tastes like human meat, maybe that will make you ill. It's true. I mean,
I've been into a
I understand that.
I don't really
I imagine they taste better cooked.
Eat a person. I was fighting. I wasn't like trying to.
But yeah, no, that's understandable. Definitely be open-minded, try new things, but no, you don't have to try anything that's human-flavored. Like, you're allowed to draw a line there.
You can freeze send us some of that venison, though.
But I would try it. Especially if it's just a plant burger, like, why not? And like Mary, my biggest fear is I'm gonna love it. Like, I'm gonna absolutely love this. Like, wow, why aren't we eating more people?
That would not be surprising. And by the way, dog lover, good job on your shooting.
Yes.
I want to see a bigger picture of that if you can send it to me on the Discord. I love deer. No, I don't like to see them dead, but they taste good. So, I mean, just use everything out of the animal.
I like deer. I don't mind seeing them dead. I don't go hunting myself because I've never been hungry enough to go out and kill a deer when I've got hamburger in the freezer. And I'd rather go pet one. You know what I mean? Like,
I've done that too.
But if I was hungry, you know what I mean? I would definitely go out and kill one. And I've helped my father, gut them, clean them.
Yep,
I've seen them hanging and,
I can do the
and
tanning,
all
the
that.
hide, I need somebody to take me out and to really teach me.
So I don't mind the whole eating deer and hunting them doesn't really bother me. It's just I don't have an interest to go sit in the freezing ass woods early in the morning trying to shoot a cuddly creature that I'd rather go up and give a hug to than shoot it.
You get one of those circular butt warmer things that you sit on and it's like self-heating, and you get.
They're making a Bambi horror movie.
Yes.
They are gonna come back for vengeance, 100%.
You gotta eat it while you can.
Also interested in that. And Blood and Honey, like we were talking about last night. Looks really good.
What, Winnie the Pooh going on a rampage?
Yeah, it's the Winnie the Pooh horror movie.
I know, that's what I was saying.
It looks really, really good.
My socks don't match.
But yeah, watch the mean one. Like, I can't say everyone's gonna love it, because I feel like if I say that, half the people or some people are gonna be like, he was a liar. Like, you might not. It is low budget. But I mean, if you're interested in the idea of a Grinch horror movie, the killer, the Grinch, looks really good in it. Has some really good scenes. Has a great ending. And yeah, and I like the fact there's a narrator in it too. Like the original Grinch movie, it sounds like him. The original movie, obviously the whole thing is narrated, and then like the Jim Carrey movie has a narrator in it that like narrates here and there throughout the movie. Yeah, which is Anthony Hopkins. But this one also has a narrator in it. But like, you know, it's a horror spoof.
I think it had.
So it's like a horror twist on like things, and the guy does sound a bit like Anthony Hopkins, like surprisingly a lot like Anthony Hopkins.
Scary sounding, like.
So I like that they included that. It also just helped it feel like a Grinch movie.
He sounded like he was Hannibal Lecter talking. Like it wasn't. It was him, but it was like a Hannibal Lecter side of him reciting it.
I'm actually not sure when it is. What the fuck? I'd have to look it up.
Oh, that's their handle name. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I was confused.
Trash Bag Fashion Lover, you have a fantastic day as well.
Have a good day.
Thank you for stopping in.
If you go anywhere, please drive safe.
Happy Sunday, and thanks for spending, part of your morning with me. Us. I always say me.
I
Sorry.
know. What? I just said I know.
You okay over there?
Yeah. Give me pizza bubblegum.
Huh? No. Don't go flinging candy all over the house. What are you doing?
You always spoil my fun time.
Are you 12? The 12-year-old, actually. That's an insult to her, because she don't do that shit.
I just want to see how far it go.
It's going to go across the whole freaking house. Shy is sleeping.
She was up until 4 with us.
She was up all night.
And then she was up past us.
She partied all night with us, yeah. She was up when we went to bed. So, Shy is still passed out. She's in a coma. She is in a Christmas party coma.
We have to wake her. We're probably gonna have to say, we're gonna have to buy Christmas presents today. Then her head will pop up.
She'll get up. When it's time to get up, she'll get up.
No.
I'm still gotta take a shower before we leave and stuff anyway. So she'll have time.
Do you need towels? Because we have clean towels in the hamper.
I don't know. I have not looked in the bathroom. Was not paying attention this morning.
Okay.
Pockets is always trying to appease Krampus.
I take care of you. It's my job. I am a housewife.
Not me. Krampus.
These two halves are the same coin.
I'm not Krampus. I'm my own self, because I am... There's holiday cheer. I do holiday things, like happy things. We watch Rudolph and Frosty and Christmas Vacation and all the other... Not yet. We haven't watched Rudolph yet either, or Frosty, but we watch them. The Peanuts Christmas movie, Muppets Christmas Carol.
I just put that on
like
the other day just because I wanted to see it.
These are movies that I do watch. I
have a feeling he's gonna want to watch
I do the
it
happy
again.
holiday thing, but I also do...
I watch Scrooge.
But I also do the, the horror thing, because that's also part of who I am. And I blend the two together as well as I possibly can. I think I do pretty good.
And if you guys haven't seen Scrooged, it is an old movie. Bill Murray's in it. He's hilarious. He's the one that is Scrooge. I'm suggest if you have time to just try and find it, and I really think you'll like it.
Yeah, it's a good version.
It'll become one of your
Christmas Carol.
cult classics, and it already is a cult classic. It was instantly a cult classic when it came out.
My favorite version of the Christmas... Muppets is my second favorite version of Christmas Carol. I love that one. My favorite version of Christmas Carol is Doughboy 420's Dark Christmas Carol. I don't know. Call me biased. But I love that one. Okay? Then I'm biased.
That's what you said to do. You said, call me biased. And I
fine.
said, okay, you're biased.
I'm biased. That's fine. I'm biased.
I'm doing what you told me to do.
But it's good. It is my favorite version. And there is merit to argue for such. Muppets, though, is a close second. I absolutely love the Muppets Christmas Carol. I do try to blend the holiday happy and the spooky all kind of together into one congealed fruitcake.
Personally, by the time October's done, I'm really done with slashers.
She thinks she is.
That's why I take November and I put whatever I want on. Because I know by December, I am not going to be able to control the TV again.
Yeah. Pockets doesn't like slasher movies.
I do
and
like
that is
slasher
my
movies.
favorite.
I like the Terrifier. I like Terrifier too.
That's my favorite.
I
love horror.
I like the Revenge of the Scarecrow.
Horror is my favorite genre, but slasher is my favorite subgenre of that genre.
They don't.
I absolutely fucking adore slasher movies.
They don't have that in the browser.
And good ones, not like the sci-fi ones with terrible acting and no redeemable factors at all. But good ones. I like slasher movies, and I do watch a lot, not just slashers, but it's horror movies nonstop for 2 months, right through the end of Halloween. So September and October, all horror movies, both months long, 61 days of horror. And then in December, it's quote unquote, I take control of the TV again. But in December, I really am putting on movies that everybody likes, not just Christmas horror movies, but all the other ones as well. Like yesterday, we came home and after we were done watching all the Christmas videos from my Christmas playlist, Shiloh asked me to put on A Christmas Story. So I put on A Christmas Story, and we watched that.
Yeah, they love that movie.
You were laughing through the whole damn thing. Again.
I was watching my iPad.
I know, and you were laughing.
Yeah, through a couple parts.
You like that movie.
I know. But some people, they have to agree.
I've never seen Santa Claus Conquers the Martians. I'll have to check that out.
Oh, God. What?
That seems very interesting.
I believe it's up on Tubi or on Pluto. If I'm not...
Morning Cocoa? Just,
I do that.
Don't make it too proofy, Frank.
I do Morning Cocoa, but not with the Baileys or anything.
I'm going to leave you in the capable hands of my wife while I visit the sociopath. You're fine. Just pop in the mic. You're about to.
I'm not. I'm just moving closer. Oh. I can't even see what anybody's writing. Okay, here we go. I'm making the morning cocoa. Yeah, I like to have cocoa in my coffee. But I am boring. I drink decaf coffee. Of course, if I drank any more caffeine than soda, Troy probably be grabbing me off the ceiling like a spider monkey. Oh, Shiloh loves YouTube. She's constantly on YouTube. Christmas, honestly, while he's in the bathroom, is a little hard for me because I'm without both my dads. But I have my hubby, and I have my daughter, and my little dog, who acts like a cat. It's really sad.
I love
decaffeination is not a crime.
It is.
It's the only really way I can sleep at night. I used to drink coffee nonstop. I was a nonstop coffee drinker. That's all I drank was coffee.
It's a crime.
And I will say this. My night terrors and my medication works a lot better with less caffeine in my system. So I rather have that. But I will hand you back over
I'm not going far.
to your knight in shining armor. Yeah, little Eastwood. Little Eastwood thinks he's a freaking cat. You can't even, like, touch his ass without him going, arr, arr, arr.
But that's okay. I'm not usually trying to touch his ass. So.
No, but if, even a blanket brushes up against him, he, like, jumps up a freaking wall.
Yeah, he does.
It takes them 3 people to hold him down and clip his nails at the vet.
Why don't you know if you want the hot chocolate? I love hot chocolate.
Yeah.
It's lighting time. Agreed, Emily. Amazing. Did you know every time you light your lighter gets lighter until your lighter gets so light it won't light? And she said it's lighting time. I just thought I'd explain. Pockets can't see the screen from where the microphone is and stuff like that, where she's sitting. So, I have to read some of the comments out loud. There's a difference between less caffeine and a crime against humanity. That's how, trust me, that's how I feel.
I had to stop.
Like Friday night, when I was working on that video, I pounded 4 impacts, which is...
It was up to almost 5.
That's 920 milligrams of caffeine. Yeah, I was up for a while. I'm a big fan of caffeine. It literally just, it keeps me going.
I bet you go and get your blood center and tell you to take that down because of the swelling in your legs.
Okay.
Because it's a dehydrant.
Every time I go to the doctor, they tell me I'm fit as a damn fiddle.
Every time I go to the doctor, I need to get this weeks.
No, they tell me
Oh my god, earlier on this year, they were trying to, like, beg him to go get a checkup. And, like, oh, we'll give him, like, $100 gift card to Lowe's or something else, or he like had a choice and he still didn't go.
You have cannabis infused coffee?
That is awesome. I would drink.
That sounds yum. That sounds yum. Sabian needs weed coffee.
You're talking to a person who eats a whole nerd's rope and then it's just like, oh.
Spiked cocoa with weed coffee. Dude, brew some weed coffee, throw a thing of freaking hot cocoa mix and a shot of Rumplemans in that. Yo.
I don't need the Rumplemans.
Yo.
But I'm not big on liquor. I mean, how many little shots of my limoncellos do I do?
Not many. Yeah. No, you're not. And I'm not condoning. I'm not saying drinking is good for you. You're never going to hear me sit here and try and argue that it's healthy.
Well, I can't.
But damn it, I like Rumplemans. I like peppermint schnapps.
I'm not telling you can't.
No,
I'm not telling you.
There's no this.
I'm not telling you can't.
I know that. I'm telling them. I'm not apologizing. I like peppermint schnapps.
I like peppermint schnapps too. I just can't drink the 100 proof.
See, I can. There's no point in doing something unless you're doing it right.
Well, mine is because of my meds. My meds affect my liver.
Well, again,
and I've been on meds all my
100
life.
proof you really should mix with things, so you don't have to have just straight peppermint schnapps.
All my life I've been on medication, and those kinds of meds go right through your liver.
I like peppermint. But yes, coffee, weed coffee, with a little bit of hot cocoa mix and a shot of Rumplemans in that. Yo, sign Sabian up. That sounds really good.
I could probably find that at the smoke shop in Ravina. Or tell them to find it.
Beerless beer. It's an empty container. That's what I was going to sell bottles of dehydrated water. Just add water.
Yeah, with a little blue deionization tab on it.
Just add water.
Ionization.
Dehydrated water. Just add water.
Yeah. Put a little blue thing in there. Just add water.
It doesn't need to be anything. You won't put just an empty fucking bottle. Just add water. Dehydrated water.
They already have.
Simpletons.
Yeah. It's like people aren't aware that they have these tablets that you can go camping with, and then you can drink from any running water source as long as you use these tablets, because they will kill the bacteria and everything that's already in that water source. It's safe for you to drink. They make straws like that now. It's like, get on the bandwagon, people.
I can understand not liking pipes. I don't mind a pipe. I actually, though, enjoy a metal pipe. I like metal pipes, actually. I mean, I get the point of glass, but I like metal pipes better.
You know what I
but
like?
yeah, if I have my choice, like, I'll roll something up. Bongs aren't bad.
My great-grandfather's corncob pipe.
Okay.
I used to smoke out of that.
Yeah, they're a bitch to clean. I hate smoking out of fucking tobacco pipes.
Not if you know how to do it right.
Yeah, I still don't.
My great-grandfather, he was cleaning out his pipe one time, and I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, I'm cleaning out my pipe.
Again, that's fine. To each their own. We're gonna tell you it's wrong. It's just I don't like it. I don't like the way they hit. I think they're a bitch to clean out.
He always had it on the side of his
I used to have a Sherlock that I used to keep for just that purpose.
He always had it on the side, like a Sherlock Holmes.
I had a Sherlock. I carried a Sherlock with me for a long time. But yeah, it's kind of a pain in the ass. But I like a good metal one. You can drop it, don't fucking break, easier to clean.
Yeah, we've used this tiny little one from Wish.
As long as it stays sealed. That's really the only thing with the metal one.
Yeah, this one used to come apart and go back together looking like a little beer bottle. It's a little beaten up by me now, because I whack everything too hard.
Well, just put the cookie down. I like cookies. The cookies are good too, though they make me sleep. Edibles make me pass the fuck out. They're not really fun. They just make me go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah, if I eat a candy rope and then smoke a bowl, I'm done.
I mean, that works for you. That works as well. Amazing, what the fuck? I'm creating spliffs. Nothing wrong with that. To each their own. I never try and push. I don't tell people that something's healthy and it's not. And you should drink 100 proof and whatnot. That's why I do.
Oh my god, on the news they're like, this person died because they overdosed on marijuana and acid. I'm like,
you can't overdose on marijuana.
I don't think it was the marijuana that did it. So I think somebody has to.
You actually have to work pretty fucking hard to overdose on acid.
Yeah.
You really do need to, like, it's not, you can take bad acid, that's fine, you don't need a lot of bad acid.
Fentanyl in
but
the system.
That you can
fentanyl, I bet, came from
that you can overdose from, but no, fentanyl is something that they're just selling now on the side. But you'd have to take a lot. If it's good acid, like it's not going to kill you.
Oh man, the stuff that
might be gone for a while.
The stuff that we got, I was
might never come back the same, but it ain't gonna kill you.
Yeah, we did that acid.
I do prefer natural stuff though.
I was ready to sleep.
I don't like synthetic things. I'm 41. My days of my mid-20s are long gone. Can't party. I mean, I can still party as hard as I used to, but I don't recover like I used to. So that's just something I have to start keeping in mind.
Even the Shiloh has taken notice of COVID. That is recovering.
Tequila does kill COVID.
Tequila kills everything.
Tequila does kill COVID, but tequila consumption itself is not healthy. I like to have fun on bar nights with my buddies, and I like boys' night on Wednesdays with my buddies, but I really don't try and drink a whole lot because it's not good.
You
it's
don't
not good
try
for me.
much.
Well, it depends. I had a rough couple of weeks. What?
Shiloh, boots, hats, stuff. I'm just trying to make it look organized over here for you. Now you don't got stuff like
Hey, Furberries, good morning.
Hi, Furry.
Happy Sunday.
If you don't mind
Happy
that,
blood and
nickname.
beans. I should let you know and let everybody else know as well. I am going to close the stream down in about 5 minutes. It is, we've been going for almost an hour. And I got to take a shower and get ready to go brave the mall and do some Christmas shopping.
It's a sad day.
So, going to be cool beans.
Yeah, please pray for us.
That's fine. It'll be a Sunday. Like you said, Fridays and Saturdays are days to avoid. Sunday won't be too bad. You'll find them. They didn't get up and walk away on their own.
No. But I hate looking for things. Why do you think they were mostly your shirts?
Because you like to steal my clothes.
I've gotten you most of your Jason shirts.
I didn't say Jason shirts.
And some of your shirts you got.
That's
from my
awesome,
dad.
dog lover. Enjoy going to get your tree.
Oh yes, have a good time. Put on some galoshes. It is wet out there. Well,
Where we
I don't
are.
know where if it is where you are, but it is mushy outside here. I have to wear my high tops.
Enjoy. Very much so.
My other sneakers
It's a good
are
day
dry.
for it. It's a good day to be Christmassy. Yesterday was very Christmassy, and I think today we're just going to continue on.
He's sleeping on the couch again. Sorry.
So,
I just looked over and
yes,
saw Easter.
many
laying
snowmen.
on my- laying
It's
on
like
my couch.
100 here. Yeah, it's not 100 here.
Oh my god.
Oh, he said no, minus 100 here.
Oh, screw that. No, I'll stay here.
Yeah, no, I'm good with the Arctic Circle. I'll stay south of that. Thank you.
If you see any penguins, please take pictures and send them to me. I am a big penguin.
Just don't get thrown in the wood chipper. Foot first.
Yeah. Please put me head first, okay? Thank you.
Dog Lover wasn't there for that movie last night. Dog Lover showed up for the last one, Black Christmas, which was fun.
Sorry.
You're bucking like a chicken.
I didn't even know that. I'm just stretching.
Why are you a chicken?
I don't know. Maybe you'll get lucky and I'll lay an egg. Shut up. I was stretching.
Why
He
did you take your
stretches-
shoes off? Why are you dressed like a chicken?
He stretches. He sounds like a fucking Wookiee call. I stretch. I sound either like a raptor or a fucking chicken. I'm sorry.
I've never heard. No, you just started clucking today. No, what the hell that was all about? That's not normal.
Maybe
like,
I'm a
apparently I
chicken."
sound like a chicken. No, not all the time. That was new. That was new. It was fun last night. I had a blast. Christmas party was definitely a good time. Something that we'll have to do again.
I didn't even get a buzz. I don't think I drank fast enough.
Okay. I had fun. It was fun talking to everybody. It was cool to hang out and watch some movies, and it was nice to spread some Christmas cheer. You know what I mean? Like,
No, there's not glitter all over the living room.
it was just nice to put forth that, that festive foot and put forth effort and give people some good movies to watch and kind of get into the season. It was a good time. She was clucking like a damn chicken, Frank. I don't know.
Shut up. So what?
He's not picking on you. Well, I mean, maybe a little.
I can roast.
Okay. My wife on a rotisserie.
That did not hurt.
Stop punching me.
I'm not punching
I'm going
you.
to
That
take you
was
on
more
Jerry
like a push.
Springer for being an abusive spouse.
Yeah, and you know what? They'll take one look at me and one look at you, and they will laugh.
That's not true. All you got to do is talk, and they'll understand. See?
That was a poke.
It doesn't matter. You're abusive.
I'm not abusive. I'm loving. I grew up in a household where my dad would wrestle with us, okay? And he'd call, "Stop yelling.
Wait
this
a minute.
is bonding."
So that's why you beat the shit out of your husband.
No, I just grew up in
That's
that
not an
kind of a
excuse.
playful
That's-
manner.
That's not past.
Past
Past violence in your childhood is not an excuse to express violence when you're an adult.
We
Don't
used to play.
need to beat your husband up. It's not nice.
I miss Sabrina.
I don't.
She'd wrestle.
I know she would, and then I'd have to fix all the walls,
You
holes
still
in the
haven't.
walls.
You said
Because I was done.
You said
I'm done.
if we stopped for a week, you would fix them, and you know what? We stopped entirely. Guys, we stopped entirely wrestling
I
around
got tired
in the
of
hallway
fixing
and
the Swiss
stuff.
cheese.
And it's not Swiss cheese. It's 2 big cracks now in the wall that he only has to fix.
And it wasn't like I told them once and then they just stopped. No, this was an ordeal. And
But at least we were getting along, not fighting like cats and dogs and playing.
violence does beget violence, and I'll just sit over here being pummeled because that's just how people have learned to deal with love, is beating the crap out of me. And on that note,
I'm gonna shoot you.
now we're gonna go for gun violence. And on that note, I'm gonna go ahead and
We do
close
not have
out
a
the
gun.
stream.
Before he jumps
Not
out of
yet.
this,
Just
we
because
do
she
not
doesn't
own
have one
one
doesn't mean she can't go grab one. I'll see you soon if I survive that long. If you are interested, the channel's Christmas special is this Saturday, and it's The Terrible Life of Bailey George. It's a 1 hour and 4 minutes long. And it features like 9 different voice actors. I'm really, really excited about it. It's one of those stories that I wrote, and I'm really proud of how it came out. And then I was really interested in putting it together. And then when I cast all the voice actors and got all the lines and put it together and sat and listened to this story to quality check it, it's more than the sum of its parts. It's really, really good. I really, really can't wait to release it to you guys. Like I said, it's 1 hour and 4 minutes long. It's chunky. It is a Christmas special for sure.
But aren't they supposed to be like that?
This Christmas Eve. So if you're busy, I do understand it. But I do hope to see you there if you're able to make it. And beyond that, I absolutely love you guys. Thank you so much for stopping in today.
Thank you for stopping by.
For Blood and Beans and hanging out with us. Not me, but us. And that was just me this morning when I first started. And I will
tickle you.
I will see.
I can tickle you. Okay, we can go from beating to tickling.
I will see you all very soon. Have a fantastic day. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday, guys.
Love you all. Bye-bye.